Before I say anything, I want to say good morning. Thank you, good Yahweh, for allowing me to see another day. In the name of your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen. And all of my CWG, good morning. I hope you slept well. I hope you feel well. And not to bring any type of drama or stress or anything like that your way this bright and early. I just wanted to get it off my chest because it's something that I already done said, and I wanted to basically put it back to bed, you know, and let it rest. So let's get it. It just rolls. It's a trickle-down effect. It's a trickle-down effect. And it just proves everything that I ever said about these women's in collaboration of trying to bring problems, not just my way, but anybody way. They can feel as though they can tamper with or disturb their life in some type of way. These women have nothing better to do. This is why $10 Tommy kicked them off and made them rejects. And now we get to see why. Because they just don't know when to quit. Net, good morning. If you on here, I told you when you had them problems with Bobbles, when Bobbles was attacking you and disrespecting you continuously over again, you know what I'm talking about, bobblehead, gobble gobble. Ollie could have shut her mouth. Ollie could have been made her shut her mouth. Ollie has so much it on Bobbles. She could have been made Bobble quit. And I said, damn, Net, here you always taking up for Ollie. You always got Ollie back. No matter what she get entangled with, no matter what she motherfucking get her ass in cahoots with, you always got her back. And Ollie now showing you she never had yours. I'm glad you get to see it for yourself though. Shall we? Let's explore. Net, I know you always said you didn't mind if I play your stuff, so I'm gonna play it right quick though. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Nitty, baby, D-City, baby, rock with me, kick it with me, fade with me. Come kick it with your brother Frank Nitty. D-City, baby.
Police are trying to make me mentally unstable. But guess what, Ollie? It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. There is nothing wrong with the videos that I had put up. Nothing. Guess what, Ollie? It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Mentally. I think the bullies out there, you and the bullies, are trying to make me mentally unstable. But guess what, Ollie? It's not gonna work. I'm unwell mentally. I think the bullies out there, you and the bullies, are trying to make me mentally unstable. But guess what, Ollie? It's not going to work. It's not going to work. There is nothing wrong with the videos that I had put up. Nothing. That doesn't show a mentally unstable person when you call out a bully. It's all I'm doing is calling out the bully. I'm not putting up with BS, Ollie. I'm not. I'm not going to allow anyone to bully me. All those years, 2 years of you being bullied online, did you see how mentally unstable you were? It's all I'm doing is calling out the bully. I'm not putting up with BS, Ollie. I'm not. I'm not going to allow anyone to bully me. All those years, 2 years of you being bullied online, did you see how mentally unstable you were? There's nothing wrong with the live streams that I put up and the videos I put up either. There's nothing wrong with them. What, I mentioned Martian? I mentioned that because someone in the comments section mentioned it. And it was a SAC account. That doesn't mean I'm unwell by answering to a comment that was in my comment section.
If you don't know what's popping, let me catch you up with it. Ollie and Net supposed to be best of friends, but only one been showing friendship and having someone back is Net. Ollie been MIA every time Net needed her to have her back, but never asked her for that. But Ollie been MIA. Now Ollie done called herself squatting. How y'all say that? Swatting Net. She had the popos come to her crib, right out of her front door. Let's get it, yo. Nitty, baby, D-City, straight gritty, no pity.
I have family that love me.
It's a trickle-down
and care
effect.
about me, and take care of me. And I think they know if I am ill or not. And when the police came, I walked outside when the police came. And my sons walked outside when the police came. My sons are upset with you, Ollie. They want me to cut ties with you, Ollie. Because they think that was wrong what you did. And if I was mentally ill, my kids would know it. I'm not mentally ill. And I'm not mentally unstable. With you accusing me of that, and calling the police and telling the police that, you shook my kids up. You upset my kids. They don't want me talking to you. They don't want me associating with you. And then you say you're going to call my extended family as well? And you will do what you can to get me some help? My son came home from work today, and he bought me a box of chocolates and some slippers. I see my children every single day. I cook for them. I clean for them. I love them. Every single day. Ollie, you don't know me. You don't know my life. Is that why Babbles says I'm mentally unstable? Is it because you and her talk? You know, you're doing the same thing Babbles is doing to me. You're bullying me, aren't you? You're bullying me just like...
Babbles and Ollie made a truth on some false ass shit to stand on, just to get out of the fact that they called CPS on my kid, dog. I'm telling you, I'm so glad Net getting to see it for herself. This is why $10 Tommy T-Boy kicked Ollie to the curb. All them rejects. They some nosy old birds.
like the rest of them on the Babel channel. And if you keep it up, I'm gonna call the police. Because I told the police when they came that you are bullying me. That's what I told them. I'm being bullied online. So, it doesn't mean I'm unwell mentally. I think the bullies out there, you and the bullies, are trying to make me mentally unstable. But guess what, Ollie?
Guess what, Net? Ollie is the ringleader of all the bullies. Who you think you talking to? She the head honcho. That's why $10 Tommy T-Boy got rid of her though. She was trying to run the show.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. There is nothing wrong with the videos that I had put up. Nothing. That doesn't show a mentally unstable person when you call out a bully. That's all I'm doing is calling out the bully.
Was Ollie bullying when she was finna put out all the bobbleheads information of her husband work, his past criminal actions, her daughter's name and information? Was Ollie being a bully then? Because this how this shit all came to be, how they was not in cahoots, trying to say they got some type of truce. But Net supposed to be Ollie's girl, and Ollie ain't never had Net back. She let Net get hit with everything Bobble threw at her ass. What a friend. What a friend.
I'm not putting up with BS, Ollie. I'm not. I'm not going to allow anyone to bully me. All those years, 2 years of you being bullied online, did you see how mentally unstable you were? It's because you couldn't take the bullying online. You know how you dealt with it? You dealt with it by trying to commit suicide. Twice. I'm not suicidal, Ollie. I deal with it by calling them out. And if people want to call me mentally unstable or a nut by calling them out, well, that's their problem, not mine. I really don't care what they have to say about it. But I'm not mentally unstable. My kids were laughing when they heard what you did, Ollie. They were laughing. They think you are crazy. They really do. I have family living with me. They see me every day. And when the cops came, and they seen my sons with me, they're like, okay, see you later. It's like, who do you have, Ollie? You're all alone in that apartment. You don't have nobody to check on you. My kids live with me, and, they stay with me. And they would know if something's wrong.
And this is why people shouldn't side with one side for one reason and another side for another reason. Especially when it stands on the same grounds and the same and on the same thought. Just like when we all said no kids involved in our community. No kids will be brought up in our community. But it don't stand like that, do it? Because everybody else got a problem with it when it comes their way. But when it comes someone else's way, like myself, it seems to be all right. And y'all pat people on the back like Shaky Shady Sharon for disrespecting my child and my home and where we stay and where we lay. See, you can't play one side and say it's cool and then look at another side and say, no, that ain't the same thing. Oh, yes, it is, because no kids is the rule. So why would you fuck with somebody that go after people's kids? I don't care how funny the fuck they is or try to be. Anybody can be funny if you put a damn diaper on your ass, man. Put a diaper on your ass, I'll laugh too. Let's get it.
I think it's cruel what you did. I think it's terrible that you told everybody that my son tried to commit suicide. That was supposed to be personal and private. And you said you were not going to speak a word of it to nobody. And what did you do? You did. I'm not mentally unstable because he did that in July. You said I'm mentally unstable because of that? It's done and over with, Ollie. Life goes on. That happened 4 or 5 months ago. My son's doing wonderful now. Wonderful. And you have the nerve to spread my business online. And you're calling me mentally unstable? I'm not mentally unstable. You know, I'm going to start calling the police that you're harassing me. I really am. That you're harassing my life. You're harassing my family. Remember, I already told the cops I'm being harassed by bullies.
Net. Call the popos if you have to, though. It ain't snitching. Because apparently that's what she respects. Because when Bible did it, she had nothing but motherfucking big props and wanting to stop all the bullshit that they was into it with and called it a truth. And that's what she's standing on today. She just didn't give a fuck how much cake, how much mess, how many sucker punches came your way. And that's a friend, though. What a friend, Ollie. You're a fucking joke.
And you're going to be on that list. Because telling someone that they're mentally unstable when they're not is wrong. You are wasting our police station's time by doing what you're doing. You live in Canada. You are not my friend and you are not my family. You know nothing about me. Our personalities clash. Yes, they do.
Ain't nothing wrong with kicking it on this YouTube. But when you start bringing YouTube inside your personal life in your home, you need to think twice and get another clue. Or you may be in the same situation as these two. It's a trickle-down effect, man. Nobody know when to shut their damn trap.
Because I'm not nosy and get into other people's business like you do. And spread it all over the internet. Like the rest of the bullies online. It's ludicrous that you're saying I'm not well. That's what eats me the most. It's ludicrous. I went in the comment section of Discord to tell you there are some things you told me that you did not let out, Ollie. And you know what they are. You didn't let everything out. Do you want me to elaborate and say it? I don't think you would want me to. So, Just to let you know, I'm keeping it close to my chest right now.
Good morning, CWG.
Every one of my videos are fine. They're all fine. If you think they show that I'm mentally unstable by calling out a bully that's bullying me throughout YouTube, you're calling me mentally unstable because of that? No, I'm calling out a bully. And that's what I'm doing on my channel. And that doesn't make me mentally unstable. So, I want you to stay out of my business. I want you to leave me alone. Because I have family here that know that I'm not unstable. And they know I'm mentally well. If I wasn't, they would call an ambulance. Are you going to be able to take me to the doctor when I have to go, Ollie? Are you going to come over here from PEI and run me to the doctor? I'm not the crazy one here. Believe me. I think you're starting BS with me. That's what I think. And you need to stop it. Look at all the BS that you did to everybody else online. Leave me alone.
Net said, look at all the BS you did to everyone else online. She said, leave me the F alone. Let's keep on popping off though. It's Nitty, baby, D-City, baby. If you don't mind, rock with me, kick it with me, fade with me. Come kick it with your brother Frank Nitty. D-City, baby. Woody whoop whoop, daddy long stroke, and you already know it. Papa coming home. Favorite position. Don't ask no questions. From the back door. And you already know. Nitty, baby.
Sometimes 360. And then over the course of a day or two, like in a 2-hour video like the one I'm uploading now at Tawas Bay, it's not going to be 4K for a couple days. What I probably should do is just hide it and not unhide it until it's 4K. But like I said, I'm obsessed about getting this stuff going. Hey, Ruby. Give me an example, Ruby. Give me an example. I mean, do you mean when people are criticizing and talking nasty to people because they happen to be prostitutes and they think they can talk to anybody in the way they want? Or are you talking about that ignorant pig in Flint? Or that idiot in New York that thinks insulting people is the way to ask questions? Clarify what you're talking about. I'll chew your ass too if you keep it up. Give me an example. In what regard? Good night, Sherry, and good luck and congratulations. Give me an example of what you're talking about, and I'll tell you. Oh, okay. You're an idiot in Flint, yeah. Tell me exactly what you're talking about, Ruby. No, you didn't. Bobbles, in what subject and what night? Reference it, you fucking idiot. Hey, Susie. I can see, Ruby, you're probably trouble. Good night, Sherry, and good luck and congratulations. Give me an example of what you're talking about, and I'll tell you. Oh, hey, Kay. You're an idiot and Flint, yeah. Tell me exactly what you're talking about, Ruby. No, you didn't. Bobbles, in what subject and what night? Reference it, you fucking idiot. Hey, Susie. I can see, Ruby, you're probably trouble. You're definitely... Give me an example, you dumbass. Yeah, you're about ready to get burnt, Ruby. Hey, Third Eye. You want me to get rid of you too? You're definitely... Give me an example, you dumbass. Yeah, you're about ready to get burnt, Ruby. Hey, Third Eye. You want me to get rid of you too? I'll smoke your ass right out of here too, Ruby. Yeah, bye-bye, Third Eye. You go night-night. Go bye-bye. Yeah, it does, but it distracts things. It's just a bunch of stupid talk. And well, if you're not trying to be rude, give me an example of what you're talking about, an instance. You can't just say bobbles and expect me to know which time you're talking about. Yeah, thank you, Floor Fairy. Now spit it out. Hey, Kristen. I'm feeling so-so. Hey, Jennifer, how you doing? I'm feeling so-so, not like great. I'm hoping I can figure out what the hell's wrong with me. I'm kind of glad I had these symptoms a few weeks ago. Maybe I'll get to the bottom line. I just don't feel that great most of the time. Just kind of writing it off as depression, you know. But I think it's something else. Yeah, nah, I don't know what it is. What's that, Kristen? Yeah, I get in their ass. I mean, I tell people I can afford to be honest. I'm not trying to screw you. I don't want to bang your wife. I don't need any money. And I'm not applying for a job or planning on running for office. And if you're not, just because somebody's a prostitute with a drug problem doesn't mean that I'm going to allow you to talk nasty to them. But I think it's something else. Yeah, nah, I don't know what it is. What's that, Kristen? Yeah, I get in their ass. I mean, I tell people I can afford to be honest. I'm not trying to screw you. I don't want to bang your wife. I don't need any money. And I'm not applying for a job or planning on running for office. And if you're not, just because somebody's a prostitute with a drug problem doesn't mean that I'm going to allow you to talk nasty to them and ask embarrassing questions because they're prostitutes in front of a bunch of people that are watching on a YouTube chat. And stuff like that pisses me off. I think what really pisses me off is I was stupid enough to set those things up just trying to help someone's channel I mean, let's face it, you don't think that if I got Maddie and Tassie and Becky on my own channel, I would get more views. I don't give a fuck.
What the fuck did $10 Tommy just say? Did he just say he gave that to Bobblehead? He gave the interviews to Bobblehead? That he set all that up for Bobblehead? Did he say that? Oh, that's what my ears heard. Tell me what yours heard. Fuck up out of here, dog. Bobblehead ain't set shit up. She ain't even paid on women's. So who you think paid them? Yeah, you already know who. $10 Tommy. That's who. Why you think he dropped off that grand to Becky, though? Yeah, somebody else tell me what's up, though. And he'll never speak bad about what? He'll never speak bad about Maddie, no matter what she do, yo. Maddie can go through everything in the world. That's his girl. I don't know about Gerald.
Maybe I'll get to the bottom line. I just don't feel that great most of the time. Just kind of writing it off as depression, you know. But I think it's something else. Yeah, nah, I don't know what it is. What's that, Chris? Yeah, I get in their ass. I mean, I tell people I can afford to be honest. I'm not trying to screw you. I don't want to bang your wife. I don't need any money. And I'm not applying for a job or planning on running for office. And if you're not, just because somebody's a prostitute with a drug problem doesn't mean that I'm going to allow you to talk nasty to them and ask embarrassing questions because they're prostitutes in front of a bunch of people that are watching on a YouTube chat. And stuff like that pisses me off. I think what really pisses me off is I was stupid enough to set those things up just trying to help someone's channel. I mean, let's face it, you don't think that if I got Maddie and Tassie and Becky on my own channel, I would get more views. I don't give a fuck. So when there's a channel that's trying to build their subscribers, and I help them and they do something like that to a person in that particular situation, it pisses me off. And I get them down. Maybe I'll get to the bottom line. I just don't feel that great most of the time. Just kind of writing it off as depression, you know. But I think it's something else. Yeah, nah, I don't know what it is. What's that, Chris? Yeah, I get in their ass. I mean, I tell people I can afford to be honest. I'm not trying to screw you. I don't want to bang your wife. I don't need any money. And I'm not applying for a job or planning on running for office. And if you're not, just because somebody's a prostitute with a drug problem doesn't mean that I'm going to allow you to talk nasty to them and ask embarrassing questions because they're prostitutes in front of a bunch of people that are watching on a YouTube chat. And stuff like that pisses me off. I think what really pisses me off is I was stupid enough to set those things up just trying to help someone's channel. I mean, let's face it, you don't think that if I got Maddie and Tassie and Becky on my own channel, I would get more views. I don't give a fuck. So when there's a channel that's trying to build their subscribers, and I help them and they do something like that to a person in that particular situation, it pisses me off. And I get them down. I think that vitamin D is a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, I mean, and I don't regret doing that, but there's been a handful of them that once they get out, you learn the real them. But I'm telling you, those channels are all dying. I mean, there's one right now that's coming on tonight, and she's about at the point where she's going to have to light herself on fire to get anybody to watch. If it's not childlike drama, there's nothing there. Yeah, I think vitamin D, if you look at, and they do the same thing with depression and serotonin. If you read some of these studies, there's people down in Florida that are low on vitamin D. They're out in the sun every goddamn day. Same with serotonin. There's people that have never been depressed with like record low serotonin levels. Hey, Stephanie. Yeah, there isn't, man. Believe me, I've been down that road. You gotta and here's the thing too that I think about, and I'm not saying that this has anything to do with it, but when you leave your kids and you have that kind of baggage and you're just strung out on shit, going back, if you really, let's take for an example, hypothetically, Maddie somebody talked her into changing. So she goes to rehab, she gets off dope. She's got a criminal record, she gets a job at McDonald's, works like a fucking slave, catches a bunch of shit for the 5 or 6 years she was gone, and then lives like 35 more years working like a slave, telling everybody that she's clean. I mean, and believe me, I wish the best for her, but is that worth it? Is it?
Y'all hear $10 Tommy? Do y'all hear $10 Tommy? He won't say nothing bad about Maddie, man. Ain't nothing Maddie could do can throw his thoughts off supporting her through whatever. Man, let's listen to this fool.
And then lives like 35 more years working like a slave, telling everybody that she's clean. I mean, and believe me, I wish the best for her, but is that worth it? You gotta and here's the thing too that I think about, and I'm not saying that this has anything to do with it, but when you leave your kids and you have that kind of baggage and you're just strung out on shit, going back, if you really, let's take for an example, hypothetically, Maddie somebody talked her into changing. So she goes to rehab, she gets off dope. She's got a criminal record, she gets a job at McDonald's, works like a fucking slave, catches a bunch of shit for the 5 or 6 years she was gone, and then lives like 35 more years working like a slave, telling everybody that she's clean. I mean, and believe me, I wish the best for her, but is that worth it? Is that like a big enough carrot to change?
You do realize, $10 Tommy, the next time you go through Mickey D's and they recognize your ass with that Astro van looking for some coffee, man, you do realize somebody gonna spit in that shit. You stupid ass. You old fool. You old buzzard. You better keep on going to Starbucks.
You gotta and here's the thing too that I think about, and I'm not saying that this has anything to do with it, but when you leave your kids and you have that kind of baggage and you're just strung out on shit, going back, if you really, let's take for an example, hypothetically, Maddie somebody talked her into changing. So she goes to rehab, she gets off dope. She's got a criminal record, she gets a job at McDonald's, works like a fucking slave, catches a bunch of shit for the 5 or 6 years she was gone, and then lives like 35 more years working like a slave, telling everybody that she's clean. I mean, and believe me, I wish the best for her, but is that worth it? Is that like a big enough carrot to change? Like Katie says, the girl that I interviewed, Caite, she doesn't want any responsibility in life. And I'm not saying it's the way to go, but I understand it. Hi, Mama. Yeah, I mean, but it's more of an ideology than it is a reality. Look, there are people out there that are gonna, like, take being gay as an example. I mean, you can argue it any way you want. Born that way, conditioned that way, whatever. I think that drug addiction, there are certain people out there that are going to be alcoholics or drug addicts or pedophiles or arsonists or kleptomaniacs. And there's nothing you're going to do about it.
Creepy old weird men's riding up in Astro vans with his thumb up his dog butt with a fisherman cap and an orange t-shirt. You talking about that kind of creep? That sound like yourself.
They're going to be alcoholics or drug addicts or pedophiles or arsonists or kleptomaniacs. And there's nothing you're going to do about it. Because they're wired differently than you are. And for a lot of reasons. Number one, the carrot isn't big enough to get them to switch. And that's just their destiny. I know that's terrible to say, and I wish it wasn't true, but I've seen too many examples of people that have went down the rabbit hole, and there wasn't anything that was going to derail that, which is why you see this kind of human behavior from broke people all the way up to educated neurosurgeons, politicians. Human behavior, it's like you never know what you're going to get. You could be a concert pianist, or you could be a Ted Kaczynski.
I want y'all to listen to $10 Tommy when he say broke. He put some bass in that bitch. And I want you to listen. Real talk though.
Number one, the carrot isn't big enough to get them to switch, and that's just their destiny. I know that's terrible to say, and I wish it wasn't true, but I've seen too many examples of people that have went down the rabbit hole, and there wasn't anything that was going to derail that, which is why you see this kind of human behavior from broke people all the way up to educated neurosurgeons, politicians. Human behavior, it's like you never know what you're going to get. You could be a concert pianist, or you could be a Ted Kaczynski. They say there was only 4 people that understood that mathematical theory when he was about 21. Here he got pissed off. He didn't like corporations and started sending mail bombs. So you wonder how that behavior intermingles. You know what I mean? Yeah, dry drunk, Kate. You're exactly right. Yeah. Yep. I think it's, honestly, if I had to guess, I would blame genetics. And like I said, she had kind of a honey boo boo upbringing. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Maddie was getting finger fucked by a neighbor or an uncle at 10 years old or something like that. I mean, the writings on the wall, that kind of weird dysfunction. Same with Raven. You know, there's I think it's, honestly, if I had to guess, I would blame genetics. And like I said, she had kind of a honey boo boo upbringing. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Maddie was getting finger fucked by a neighbor or an uncle at 10 years old or something like that. I mean, the writings on the wall, that kind of weird dysfunction. Same with Raven. You know, there's really good, valid studies on abuse and having your mind messed with at a young age. Yeah, you're right, Joey. There are, yeah. Yeah, predisposition. I mean, if you ever looked at people like Jeffrey Dahmer as an example, he was actually glad that he was caught. And if you ever watched any of those interviews, he came from what presumably was a nice family. And some of the girls I interviewed described their family as ideal. Becky had a great young childhood. She was a very successful, experienced ice skater. Well, go ahead, restart it. Yeah, Maddie's a good-looking girl. She is, but you know, you just don't know what goes on in their minds, man. It's not like a Hallmark movie story.
That ice skating and that strong ass thick neck she got, and it just don't match. It really don't, dog. Pick another sport, dog. You should have said hockey. I would have believed that shit. You know what I'm saying? Baseball, something else like that.
Really glad that he was caught. And if you ever watched any of those interviews, he came from what presumably was a nice family. And some of the girls I interviewed described their family as ideal. Becky had a great young childhood. She was a very successful, experienced ice skater. Well, go ahead, restart it. Yeah, Maddie's a good-looking girl. She is, but you know, you just don't know what goes on in their minds, man. It's not like a Hallmark movie story. You know, you get desensitized to stuff. I got that way from going down there after a while. I mean, I'm not kidding you. There were times where I was down there and I was exposed to that and I got to know these people. And I'd be stepping over two people fucking in the weeds like it was nothing. I wouldn't even tell anybody about it. It didn't like affect me in that kind of way. It's like, oh, here's two people fucking in the weeds. And then I'd get on with my interview. I watched people overdose and get blue in the face, and EMS shows up and they shoot them with Narcan and they're walking down the street 10 minutes later. And when you have enough of those things happen and you have these people die and get hit by cars, and it desensitizes you after a while. Hey Chris, how you doing? How you feeling? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a Bible guy. The irony of the whole thing is some of my best friends have been men of the cloth. My best friend actually was a Monsignor in Chicago. Another one ran the big Pentecostal church in Orlando. And it's just not for me. My religion is the power of Linda Lovelace and Johnny Holmes' spirit. Hey Jeff, how you doing? Yeah, fentanyl's a bitch. They do get mad. People get mad when they get shot with Narcan. They get up and want to fight. You took away their high. Yeah, I don't think it's as simple as like a chosen path. I mean, you know, you don't get any accolades. You don't... I can't figure it out, to be honest with you. I don't think it's painful, Kay. I would never notice that. They seem to pop right out of it and get pissed, chew out the EMS guy. Why'd you do that? What I found in being down there is that it is embarrassing to them more than anything. Addicts are embarrassed to admit overdosing. Hey Rita, how you doing? How'd your Bengay work? Yeah, I mean, you could say that. Yeah, shame is powerful. It is. Yeah. I mean, seriously, out of 10, if 10 was the best and 0 was the worst, where would you rate it, Rita? Hey, Dave. Hey, T-Stone. Yeah, there's no one size fits all. I mean, look, all of them are within driving distance to great universities, hospitals. Oh, good. So you would say it's an improvement. Hey, Simple Life, how you doing? I mean, everybody's got an idea, you know, it's like an opinion, right, on why they think this works this way. But who knows? I don't know. They are, though. They are, though, I see. I've caught them lying about it. Oh, good, Rita, good. Congratulations. Good. Mission accomplished. Yeah, I don't really know if I show humanity. I mean, there's no art to what I do. I go, I just kind of fell into it, and people liked it, and that's cool. They actually have I think they have a good as relationship as most people I know, Ruby. Oh, that's good. No, that'll be good for you, Simple Life. You're gonna be flying high soon. Daisy's great. She ate a ton of lamb tonight. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're grocery shopping. Where? Traverse City? Oh, there's a bunch of sirens out there. Yeah, what happens is, let me tell you something about Narcan. It's available. They'll hand it out, but let me tell you what'll happen sometimes that's interesting. So you're a decent person. You don't want you want the best for everybody, and all of a sudden you'll see in the local newspaper, Narcan is going to be given out Monday of next week. So you think that's great, man. I'd like to keep some Narcan, and that way if I see something I can use it. Well, let me tell you this. Your name gets entered into this drug database, because they're not just giving it to you. They're typing in your information when they give it to you. And when you see these private third-party companies that provide data to insurance companies, if they find out that you've got Narcan on your list, it can cause you some higher rates and some problems, because nobody ever calls you and says, Rita, was that Narcan for you? Doesn't matter, it's on your record, and they're assuming that it is.
$10 Tommy want to snitch on somebody else, but you won't snitch on yourself. Huh? You do scurvy shit too. Huh? Do you tell people that you recording them when you talking on the phone with them, fool? Do you tell people that you saving every damn text that was sent to you through email? Come on now, let's get it.
So be careful where you get Narcan from, but it's easy to get. There's an interesting book written on Narcan. I haven't read it. I bought it. It's The Politics on Narcan. Fascinating reading. I'll look it up if you want, and I'll text you or email you the name of it. But Narcan was actually very expensive. It's an interesting way it got on the free market. No, you wouldn't, Chris. Yeah, really. Yes. Yep. Yeah, I think we got about 1.5 inches out here. Yeah, really. Yep. If you want some, I'll get some from you. Yep, they do. They track Sudafed too. That's true. But what they're looking for there is, if you're buying a lot of it and you're making meth. Hey, Buttercup. Christmas tunes. Yeah, there's ways to get it. I mean, if you guys need some, I can get you some. I got a bunch of it. You can get the kind that you can shoot in their nose, or you can inject them with it. Wow, T-Still, that much, huh? Wow. It's crazy. I mean, I'd use it on somebody. Same with EpiPens. Yeah, it's just you don't want to jeopardize your own profile, Kate, with, doing a good deed. Just remember, I say this all the time, no good deed goes unpunished. Yeah, honestly, I don't read these from cover to cover. I think I got attention deficit. Well, I know I have it. I learn a lot from it. But it isn't like I'm reading everything from cover to cover. I get what I want out of it. Speed read it, whatever. These books are most of them are like $4 each. Go on Better World Books, Mishawaka, Indiana. And Simple Life. I'll buy you some books from Better World Books, Mishawaka, while you're home recuperating. A lot of interesting books. I buy mostly medical books, science books, that kind of stuff. I'm really into bird migration, birds, bugs. I was into bees. I had 100 beehives at one time. I bred 3,000 pairs of parrots. Bred camels, dromedary, koi, fancy guppies. Yeah, I really don't like covers on me if I can help it, but ever since I haven't been feeling good, like worse than normal, I'm cold all the time. You want some books? I'll get you some, Chris. Yeah, beekeepers are a lot of bullshitters, Kay. I never met a bigger bunch of frauds in my life than beekeepers. They are so full of shit. Honest to God, man, it's not at all. It's like anything, a marriage, dating, a job, getting in there and seeing what it's really like is surprising sometimes. That's how I felt with beekeepers. I think they're a bunch of frauds. Oh, cichlids. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you can, Ruby. Yeah. You still got that bangs and long hair, Ruby? We don't have one here. I have to go and drive about 55 miles to a Barnes & Noble, which I'm happy to do. Yeah, I'm a big Barnes & Noble fan. It's the last one standing. I buy books there, not all of them. I'm telling you guys, if you're into books, you're like curious about things, Better World Books, Mishawaka, Indiana. They just had a 20% off and they're cheap to begin with, plus free shipping. Yeah, I don't like my feet under covers either. I usually stick them out at the end of the thing. I found that the best temperature for me is 68.
Too much information.
You know what beekeepers do with the honey? They take it, and then they...
It's Nitty, baby, D-City, baby, my bad. Let's get to the next little set. It's Bobblehead. With her so-called dog park fish tank rant. I don't know what the heck. Man, I'm telling you, these women are straight childish. That's all I see, man. And hopefully people seeing it for themselves, man. You know what I'm saying? How they get in cahoots with people. This so-called fake ass truths that they come up with. How they act like they friends all of a sudden and just met a bitch on YouTube and shit. All this old BS, man. So I'm just glad everybody getting to see it for themselves, man. And let's run it, man. Bobblehead, man. Nitty, baby, D-City, baby. Rock with me, kick it with me, fade with me. Come kick it with your brother Frank Nitty. D-City, baby.
Are having a falling out, and Ollie called the cops on to check. Let me just say this, to check on Nut, because I thought I was going to be left out of it, but no, I wasn't left out of it. Anyway, we couldn't go to the doggy park today. Mr. Bubbles goes back to night shift, and we kind of slept in today. But I did catch there's some drama going on, and I thought I was going to be left out of it, but no, I wasn't left out of it. Apparently Ollie and Nut are having a falling out, and Ollie called the cops on to check. Let me just say this, to check on Nut, because Nut's having what I said the other night, which other people are saying, like seems like she's mentally breaking down. And then Nut said that she's got swatted, but I don't think she understands the term swatted. I think a wellness check would be more like it, and not swatted. But as I woke up and I'm listening to things, I'm still getting blamed for being the Nut and the Nut clones. I can't prove I'm not. How can I prove that I'm not something? I don't know. But I'm getting sick and tired of being accused of things by her. It's like, show proof, prove it or shut the fuck up. Because I definitely am not those clones. Other people don't like you. Go figure. You're not loved by everybody.
She is the clones. She the clones. Her and her husband, man. Either that or they set it up, dawg. Because they came from her channel. Don't let her motherfucker keep saying that bullshit. Why do Bobblehead think that she's the one with all the knowledge and the wisdom, and people supposed to come to her to solve shit? You know what I'm saying? And she the main one causing all the bullshit. She the main one in cahoots with everybody when some BS go down. And now you see everybody that she claimed she was cool with, they ain't cool no more, dawg. But Ollie could have been stopped all this. All the shit she got on Bobbles, nah. She just let Bobbles take motherfucking cheap shots at net all day long. What a friend. What a friend, Ollie.
Other people think that you are crazy, and you got to remember why I started calling you Nut Nut in the first place. You just don't realize this. But you are getting just exhausting, and but I'm glad you said that the picture wasn't you for the longest time. I'm glad that you did finally admit that that is you. I knew it was you. To say that Ollie told you that told me that it was you, no, Ollie's not the one. So that's another assumption that you made. She's not the one. Why do you keep blaming people for stuff that they did not do? This is what keeps drama going. And I saw in your chat that you...
No, Bobbles, you are what keeps drama going. Why you try to flip shit with your little quiet little voice, with your big ass motherfucking giant ass head that look like a hologram? Why you be trying to flip shit, man? You know what I'm saying? Into your own twisted ass mind. No, you caused this bullshit. You keep the motherfucking crap going with everybody, dog. And you're doing it right now with Net. The game over, dog. Everybody know you called CPS. Everybody know you was in cahoots with Ollie. The game over, dog. Everybody know y'all can't shut y'all mouth for a minute without motherfucking telling motherfucking everybody motherfucking the BS that you done motherfucking got into your damn self.
You have getting trolled by so many people. You're having a breakdown that should be... You and Ollie need to sort this out in private. I mean, did you not learn from Sharon V taking our argument public instead of fighting with me in private about it? Look what happened.
Look what happened? She dogged your ass. She talking about look what happened. You look sad. Look what happened. She's still fooling on your ass. Look what happened. Everybody see it was a joke. Y'all all a joke. Trying to act like y'all are cool. Just for YouTube. You a joke. This is not elementary, fool. You are not in junior high. We are grown ass people. I got neighbors. I've been around for 10, 12 years. They ain't never been in my crib. You understand? Is you fooly, man? Y'all taking people into y'all life and y'all don't even know these fools. Y'all just trying to come up on some YouTube? Come on, man. Stop selling yourself cheap. Because this ain't nothing but some motherfucking little girl shit that they done motherfucking missed when they was in school, because they was never part of the crew. They was always the lane gang, never the popular ones. Let's get it, man.
She took our fight public instead of being private about it, waiting that night to have a conversation with me about comments in my comment section. And she, nutted the fuck up and instead of waiting and talking about it in private, she did a live stream and that ruined our friendship. Things need to be sorted out in private between people, friends. Of course, as she said, she was never my friend to begin with. So be it. But look what happens whenever you go online and you sort your fight out in public. It doesn't get you anywhere and it makes things worse. And then, of course, you have people that come into your chats and make shit even harder because they have agendas with each other and they're fighting with each other. They're coming in, they're doing the trolls, they're starting drama. They don't give a shit what you're going through. It's all about them. And so it makes it even worse. So I just don't get this. I don't get this part where people just don't. When you're friends, you don't take it. If you're friends and you have channels, you just sort it out in private. No one's getting this. And this is what causes more shit. I wish you guys would just sort this out in private. You really should. Especially yours and Ollie's relationship has been very, very tight. I know you outed her for a few things, and you did a 10-minute video saying that she wanted you to give her people's last names and wanted to know their criminal records and stuff. And you said that you didn't condone that and that was no.
Do y'all understand what this fool trying to do? She trying to act like she can mend somebody together when she the one caused the motherfucking BS, man. She the one went after Net, and Ollie never took up for it. Ollie turned on her. Ollie a motherfucking kook, man. She's an old kook. That's all I can say, dog. I seen it for myself that she said some BS about my child. Right on Angie React's little child. There ain't nothing but a bunch of racist people over there, dog. Y'all need to see it for what it is. Always trying to do black little thumbnails or had a video title of something black and don't even know what the fuck they talking about. I don't even watch that shit. You know what I'm saying? You can have an opinion on anything, but that don't mean you know a damn thing. So no, I don't even watch that crap, man. But yeah, check this fool out, man. She started everything, dog. And now she trying to act like she can mend somebody together. And she ain't the one that caused this bullshit. Ollie just fake, man. Y'all better know it. That's why $10 Tommy been telling everybody this from the get-go.
Nosy, but no, don't go there. You weren't exactly innocent and all that stuff, so don't play innocent. But I really think that you guys should like work it out in private, and you guys are good friends, and so exposing her and telling her secrets is probably not a good idea. I don't know, maybe you should live and learn.
Like you been doing the whole time you been on YouTube, bitch. You did it to Shaky Shady Sharon, to all her sugar daddies, ho. You did it to motherfucker. You threatened to do it to Ollie until she trumped your ass and came back with more. And then you had to call the police right to Ollie's door. Crybaby ass, talking about you was gonna kill yourself. Yeah, you remember that? You remember that? Calling the hotline, having them to threaten her to leave you alone. What's your name again? Christina? Come on now, let's get it.
Learn from my experiences with, SG and Sharon. I would say Tom, but I don't really go after Tom, and I don't think Tom's come after me. He ended up our...
Tom been dogged your ass, man. Stop with that old muffled corny ass voice you got, dog. You know what I'm saying? You can barely breathe. Maybe that's why you talk so soft. You know what I'm saying? You can barely move. Maybe that's why you talk so low. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not impressed with none of that shit, though. Check this out. Real talk, though. T-Boy been dogged your ass. He told everybody you took $500 from him, and he had your ass on every damn recording that y'all ever spoke to on the phone. That's what shut your ass up. Everybody remember all the videos he put out. That's what shut your ass up. That's when he ran his mouth about all y'all shit. Stupid ass bitch.
Ended our friendship after I yelled at him. But I think he pretty much leaves me alone, and of course I don't go after him. He ended it in a public way, which I didn't agree with. I don't know. It doesn't get you anywhere. And then, like I said, you have all these people in your chat. They're not giving two shits what's going on with you. You have a few of them that are kissing your ass. I saw one in particular that was totally kissing your ass the whole time. Me and my husband were making kissing sounds at the TV before he left for work. yeah, we just sat there and watched.
Let me just tell y'all this. Bobbles, you and your husband deserve each other. Y'all are two corny ass. Yeah. Y'all corny, man. I bet y'all wear the same lipstick. I bet y'all wear some of the same products, bitch. Real talk.
That, but I do watch you. Of course I'll watch you because I want to know what you're gonna accuse me of next. But I think I'm gonna just, even though you're accusing me of a lot of shit still, and no matter how many times I explain how
Look, anybody know NetNet Lives? NetNet Lives come on at any time in the morning time or whenever she feel, you know what I'm saying, like saying a piece or two. And it only be about shit, maybe 8 to 12 people on that bitch. So you telling me, bitch, you one of those every damn time she come on? That sound like a stalker. Cause it ain't nobody on that bitch to even tell you a damn thing what she said about you or anybody else. It's only a handful of people on her lives at any given time. Let's get it, man.
I got that picture. You still won't give it up. But like I said, I've tried numerous times to say I'll only call you NetNet and to leave you alone. That's still not good enough. But from now on, no matter what you say, I see you're going through some kind of a mental thing. Obviously, this is going to tear you up. You and Ollie fighting is going to really tear you up. So you don't need my ass giving you a hard time. No matter how many times you say babbles this and babbles that, I'm going to have to suck it up and not picture myself choking you through my TV screen, getting you to shut up.
No, you thought NetNet was going to curl up in a corner and motherfucking ball up and motherfucking not say a word about your ass when you went as low as you done did. That's what the fuck you thought, bobblehead. You done went low as fuck on her. And you motherfuckers sitting up here probably done had Ollie to do exactly what she did. Calling the popos right to motherfucking NetNet door. What you got on Ollie, bitch? What you done found out, itch? That's the question. Ain't nobody foolish about y'all man. Y'all ain't nothing but some witches. Everybody peeking y'all, dog. Y'all shit boring as fuck. Over here talking like you could barely breathe, bitch. You need to go outside to that doggy park and get some more air. Maybe you can motherfucking say more than just, it ain't my fault. No, it's all your fault.
I'll just have to leave it alone because you have enough on your plate now with that. Hopefully y'all sort it out because you were good friends, so I do wish you the best for that. And anybody going through a mental breakdown doesn't need extra, bullshit. Why are you...
You be the one going through a mental breakdown. You the one took motherfucking a break from YouTube, bitch. Why the fuck you keep on telling somebody else they going through a mental breakdown when you the one scary as shit? Motherfucking T-Boy had your ass running, bitch. Backpedaling this shit. Motherfucking taking every motherfucking thing he said to you. Belittling your motherfucking slow ass. While your husband was right next to you. Man, come on now. Everybody remember everything that popped off. That's why CWG is still in the house. Huh? When they went head to head with me and T-Boy on her show and they thought they was gonna gang up on me though? Who? What? Who stole the show? Yeah, you already know. Frank Nitty, baby. 2 T's, 2 titties. Woody whoop whoop, Daddy Longstroke. That's why I was late and that's why I was gangster on that bitch. Huh? Real talk though. Just like motherfucking New Jack City. Yeah, Nino, baby. Let's get it.
Whining, Graham. We can't go today. No, we can't go today. Mommy's got too much stuff to do. And I can't take you on my own. No, Mommy can't take you on her own. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. No, I don't need kisses on my eyeball. No kisses on Mommy's eyeball. Nope. I know where your tongue's been. Yep. I know where your nose has been too, so.
In the face of COVID-19, we're now also
Nitty, baby, D-City, baby. Rock with me, kick it with me, fade with me. Gonna kick it with your brother, Frank Nitty. D-City, baby. You already know how we get it, baby. Woody whoop whoop, daddy long stroke. We probably done with this food, though. Yay.
Oh my goodness. I honestly thought for once that I was not gonna be brought up, but that didn't go very far. This person, Laura Vittadini or something like that, seems to have a mental problem too, because she seems to have really gone into Nuts Live a million times with a million different screen names, picking on Marcy Darcy. Poor Marcy. Good God. She's the real Marcy in Nuts Live, and I mean, she's modded and everything. That was really her, and this Laura chick is just attacking her, trying to say that she's really Tiffany, and it was.
Laura is Tiffany. Yeah, that's been proven, bitch. Ain't nobody slow on that. You new to the game. You know what I'm saying? We been schooled. You know what I'm saying? That's why we old school, baby. You know what I'm saying? We was here when that shit dropped.
Really Marcy. And Marcy's like, I don't know who this Laura is, and I don't really know who Tiffany is. And I'm just like, damn, just for no reason, just Marcy's getting attacked. So there's always drama going on YouTube, no matter what. No matter what you do, there's always going to be drama. We can't go. I'm sorry. No. You want to wash dishes for Mommy? For Mommy too? And keep things private between her and Ollie. And, you know, with her being off there, Sharon's kind of gone. She's not doing any parodies that start drama or anything, and being mean and starting drama. I think that
she got that shit on her OnlyFans, bitch. She roast your ass. You know what I'm saying? They say that's the motherfucking biggest laugh of the motherfucking year, bitch. They said everybody joining that motherfucking OnlyFans just to laugh at your ass, bobblehead. Yeah. Bobbles, you're a joke.
Everything's will be more chill. Oh, kumbaya. Wouldn't that be nice? No drama at all. Don't forget tomorrow night, interview with
Nah, we don't. We won't forget. We ain't nobody worried about none of your weak ass shit. This shit is about 4th Street females, man. CWG, baby. Who bringing it to you? Frank Nitty, 2 T's, 2 titties. This is about 4th Street females in the Campbell building, baby. Michigan Avenue, D-City life. Don't forget how this shit motherfucker jumped off, dog. Nobody want to hear about motherfucking Tennessee. Nobody want to hear about Texas. Nobody want to hear nothing about that slow ass shit. Motherfucking go milk a cow, bitch. Go milk a cow, bitch. I don't want to hear about that bullshit. Let's get it. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, kicking it with me, fading with me. Come kicking it with your brother Frank Nitty. D-City, baby. Woody whoop whoop, daddy long stroke. And you already know, man, CWG, you rock. And I couldn't do it without you, though. Woody whoop whoop. Daddy, 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 daddy. Daddy long stroke. Yeah. Frank Nitty, baby. 2 T's, 2 titties, baby. CWG. Woody whoop whoop, daddy long stroke. We up in the D-City, baby. What up, dog? What up with yours? Woody whoop whoop. Shout your city out, baby. D-City life over here. Woody woo woo, Daddy Long Stroke, what up, though? What's good in the city? Come, kick it with your brother Frank Nitty, yeah. What's good in the city? Tell me, baby. Come fade with your brother Frank Nitty. What's good in the city? Come chill with your brother Frank Nitty, yeah. What's good in the city? Tell me, baby. Come fade with your brother Frank Nitty. What's good up in the city, baby? If it ain't Frank Nitty. 2 T's, like 2 titties. Woody woo woo. Daddy, 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 daddy. Daddy Long Stroke. CWG, appreciate you rocking with me, kicking with me, fading with me. And come chilling early morning with your brother Frank Nitty. 2 T's, 2 titties. Real talk though. Thanks for kicking with me, fading with me on this trickle-down effect. Live that we just laid down. Yeah, that trickle-down effect. That live that we just laid down. I appreciate you rocking with me, kicking with me, fading with me. D-City style, baby, gritty. Straight gritty, no pity. Woody whoop whoop, daddy long stroke, and you already know. It's just something that I wanted to pop off this morning, man, real quick, because we already done said it. We said it first, and like I said, I like Net. She pretty cool. People choose to do what they want to, but I just don't understand sometimes people stands on one person and their stands on another. It should be like fair across the board. But whatever. It's Nitty, baby, D-City, baby. Rock with me, kick it with me, fade with me. Come kick it with your brother Frank Nitty. D-City, baby. CWG, I appreciate you. Top to bottom, bottom to top. Couldn't do it without you, real talk. You far too kind. It's been my pleasure. And you're more than welcome. You far too kind. It's been my pleasure. And you more than welcome. I appreciate you. Real talk though. Woody woo woo. Daddy, daddy, daddy. Daddy long stroke. Just like we came in chill, we gonna leave just that way. So drop the rope. You already know how it go. Drop the rope. Tie the knot. I wouldn't give a fuck if it was a pair of socks. Find some sheets. Some towels, baby. But hold on for your brother Frank Nitty. D-City, baby. Hold on for me like I'm holding on for you. My CWG. Woody woo woo. Daddy, 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 daddy. Daddy, 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 daddy long stroke. Pop coming home. Favorite position. Don't ask no questions. From the back door. And you already know. It's Nitty, baby. Nitty, baby. D-City, baby. Straight gritty, baby, no pity. And CWG rocks with me. Woody woo woo. Daddy, 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 daddy long stroke. Like any good thing, baby, everything got its ending. I gotta drop the mic, but I'm gonna play back what we came in with. I'm out. Deuces. Woody woo woo. Daddy, 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 Daddy long stroll. CWG, you rock. Real talk though. Top to bottom, bottom to top. And all my moderators keep holding me down. You know what I'm saying? You appreciate it. That's why I only got 4 of y'all. That's why I only got 4 of y'all. Cause y'all the top of the motherfucking heat. Real talk though. Woody woo woo. Daddy, daddy. Daddy long stroll. Nothing but love for each and last Every last one of y'all. Nitty baby, D City. Appreciate you. Have a blessed day. Stay safe until the next time. And you already know, it won't be long. Let's get it though.